person to admit it. And I know, without a doubt, that there must be someone better suited for the job. Believe me. But as it stands, I'm the one who's talking to all of you now. After speaking to some people here who are a lot more amazing than I'm ever gonna be, they agreed that I should do this. They thought it might be more meaningful that way. Does my voice sound a little shaky? As I said, public speaking isn't really my thing. Nothing I say sounds too impressive, and I don't exactly have the charisma it takes to lead people. I'm weak, I'm useless, and even right now, the only thing I can think about doing is running away. I have no idea what to do at this point. It sort of feels like I'm at my wit's end. Wish I could just plug up my ears, cover my head, and hide till somebody else comes and fixes things.
Don't cry.
But I can't run away, and that's why I'm gonna fight. 'Cause that's really all there is to me. Knowing the whole town's listening, I'm still curious about where you're hearing my voice. Did you make it to a shelter? Are you hiding in your own home? You're not trembling with fear all alone, are you? Do you have someone there? Are those who you're with important to you? Even if they're strangers, have you gotten to know them just a little better? It might sound like a selfish thing for me to ask, and I understand that, but please don't end up all by yourself. When you're alone, sometimes your head fills up with senseless thoughts. Trust me, I know. So please don't isolate yourself. It's really important that you stay with somebody. And if it's okay, look at the face of whoever's there with you right now. Whose face were you just looking at? Someone precious? Or is it a stranger that you've only spent a short amount of time with? They probably look miserable, and they might even be holding back tears. But I doubt anyone's smiling. Can we really stand for that?
Don't cry.
Well, I can't do it, 'cause I don't want to. I have people I also care about. They mean the world to me. And I can't stand to see them unhappy, so I won't look the other way or forgive anyone who'd make them feel so awful. To hell with that! Don't take me for a fool. I'll gladly tell those guys myself. When the girls I know are smiling, they look even cuter. I can't keep losing all the time. I can't afford to keep throwing in the towel, so there's no way I'm gonna go down. From the minute they got here, all they've done is cause pain, and I won't accept losing to people like that. In the end, how could I ever admit that I lost to those jerks? That's why I'll fight. I know I may be weak and useless, but I'm still ready to give this everything that I've got. It's as simple as this. What those guys are doing is wrong. Making the people I love feel like crying is wrong. And they need to be stopped. So I'm gonna fight them. And I want each of you to fight too. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to grab weapons and start swinging. I just need everybody who's listening to me right now to stop casting your gazes downward.
Don't look down.
Staring at your feet all the time isn't gonna change anything. So instead, you ought to lift up your heads and start looking forward. If you look around, then you're sure to make eye contact with somebody. And when that happens, you'll see they're holding on to exactly the same anxieties you are. But they also don't want to lose, just like you. You can all help me prove something. You heard me say I'm weak and useless, but I still don't want to give up. Prove to me that I'm not the only wimp in this city who doesn't know when to give up. Or am I the only one?
You're not. No, you certainly aren't.
Am I the only one who thinks we can still keep going after what we've gone through? And we can still fight?
No!
That's right, you're not!
There's no way!
No, it's all right. I can still keep trying too.
I'm not, am I?
No!
You're not, Subaru. In my heart, I know you're not the only one.
You guys are still fighting too, right? And you won't let weakness take over, will you?
That's right! We won't lose! Yes! After hearing your voice, I know things will be okay. And I'm not afraid.
If the person next to you is someone special, take their hand and show them you believe. If a stranger's next to you, then nod to one another and agree you'll be fighting together. I want you both to believe you will never give in, only stopping when you've won the day. If you stay with me and don't back down, I'll keep going and never surrender. I'll fight. I'll fight and I'm gonna win this thing! My name is Subaru. I'm the spirit user who took down the ruthless Sin Archbishop of Sloth. My buddies and I will take care of the witch's cult. So I'm gonna need each one of you to have faith and fight. Hold on to the ones you care about, and kick that weak heart that lost all hope right out of here! And then, after you've done that, you can leave everything else to me!